beep, 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 beep. Welcome to the court of the Edijester. How are we, good peeps? It's great to be speaking with you once again. And I've got an absolute stormer for you this morning, this evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Yes, another fantastic article on Spiked from the marvellous Judy Birchill, who is on absolutely scathing form with this particular one, so I do recommend you go and read it. As usual, the links are down in the doobries. Now, before we do that, become a warrior teacher starting in November. Yay! The new adverts will be up soon. You'll see it all floating around the Twinterwebs, and then you can have a look and see. But if not, please join my Substack on offer at the moment, $2.50. Not for long, so grab it while you can. If not, super thanks. You know, the usual stuff. Keep me going, because you do keep me going. It's the only way I keep going. So if I want to be able to live in the lifestyle to which I've become accustomed, which is essentially broke with, hang on, lots of tea. Then I need you to help. Right, that's the bacon over. Let's get back to Judy Birchill. Hey Julie, how you doing? Booze and Fags, that's what she's called, on Twitter, Booze and X. So it's called The Tragedy of Angela Raynor. Now, I wouldn't have used that title. I'd have changed that title slightly, Julie. I'd have gone for Angela Raynor, The Tragedy. But that's just me. So, Judy Birchill columnist on the 25th of September 2024 in Spiked Online. Again, links in the doobers. It shows, says Judy, this is so good. It shows, says Judy, how ridiculously relieved I was to find a real, live, working-class person in the modern Labour Party. And not just a desiccated simulacra of a prole, like the toolmaker's son. Her reference there, of course, to Queer Harmer. Right, now. So she was so surprised to find Angela Raynor. She says that I initially took a liking to Angela Raynor, a carer for a sick mother at the age of 10. She became a mum at 16, an MP at 34, and a grandmother at 37. Go on, Angela. Only a fool would not acknowledge that she worked extremely hard to become a politician. You're damn right. When in such circumstances, most of us would only have the energy for a binge with a box set at the end of a working day. This is my life you're describing there, Judy. I was also drawn to her after observing the ceaseless amazement of the media at the behaviour of proletarian politicians as diverse as herself and Tory reform defector Lee Anderson. People who have rarely met compatriots from outside their own class are simply astonished by the outrageous way we oiks carry on. This is so true. I've seen it myself when I've been in meetings. People look at me like, my God, what is he? Especially if it's in academia, they've no idea, because I go off like a top. What, are you talking crap? Sure. And they go, what did he say? I just said you're talking crap. He did, he said we're talking crap. Why are we talking crap? Right, now I'll tell you. Then they all go quiet. Get me in some posh room with a bunch of poshos. You all right there, Tarquin? Let's go. Us oiks carry on. We're coming out and saying what we mean instead of straining it through several layers of sophistry. Superb. Several layers of sophistry. The alliteration. Superb. That's what we don't. We don't mess about doing it. Are you kidding? This is what I said. All this nonsense started in the ivory towers. It'll end on the streets. I found it somewhat affecting that she asked House of Commons transcribers not to correct her speech, leaving in her occasionally incorrect grammar because it's who I am. I like the way she once stood up to Queer Harmer. She doesn't really. I've said that, right? Just we don't want to drop Birchill in it, do we? I like the way she once stood up to Keir Starmer. She reminded him of the tough girls at my comp, who I used to occasionally hold the earrings of while they got stuck in on the playground. Brackets, that look on their faces as they remove them, they will always stay with me as the ultimate image of contemplative, combative female beauty. Close brackets. In 2021, he removed her as the Labour Party chair on the 8th of May, but her popularity of the party led to her being reappointed. See? Reappointed. Yeah, okay. She's a fighter. She was reappointed at that time as Shadow First Secretary of State, Shadow Chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster, and Shadow Secretary for the State for the Future of Work on the 9th of May. Images of wildly revolving doors accompanied by the Benny Hill theme came irresistibly to mind during this episode. Raynor has always moved swiftly, shaking off whatever scandals she may become involved in. There was a silly one in 2015 when she wrote an angry letter to a shoe shop. She did it on Commons notepaper. You gotta love her for that. Angela. She complained bitterly about how all the R2-D2, yes, the robot from Star Wars, high heels had sold out after the shop failed to put a pair aside for her. She was buying R2-D2, high heels. She's a Star Wars fan. It's brilliant. There was a serious one earlier this year when she was accused and cleared of tax evasion after selling her former home at Council House for a tidy profit. But bad optics from an opposition politician are nothing nearly as damaging as bad optics from a Member of Parliament. From a Member of Government, when us becomes them. The banana skins have come thick and fast for Raynor since. She became Deputy PM this summer, not least thanks to the ongoing freebies scandal. The idea of the banana skin. Well, there was a film where a woman went on her ass. Who was the woman that went on her ass? Oh, Ethel Merman in It's a Mad World. Well, her bum on a banana skin. To be frank, I'd already gone off Raynor by the time Labour won the election, due to the fact that, like many Labour women, she is idiotically enthralled to the Church of Trans. We're all aware of the Labour women's problem. It's the only UK party never to have had a female leader, looking on like sex-scared schoolboys, while every other party from the Greens to Britain First have been overseen by broads. That's glorious. I'm going to read it again. That's just right. It's the only UK party never to have had a female leader, looking on like sex-scared schoolboys, while every other party from the Greens to Britain First have been overseen by broads. That's genius. Genius. But having said that, the current crop of Labour women are such traitors to their sex that it's difficult to work up any sisterly solidarity. Having subscribed wholesale to the lie that men can be women, these trans maids devote a good part of their lives to making incels in wigs feel validated and throwing women under the bus in the process, right? And that's all you're getting, because the rest of it's glorious. Go read it. It's on Spiked Online. My thanks to you, Snooty Uphill. Not Snooty Uphill, Julie Birchill. More of this, Julie, eh? Come on, booze and fags, you can do it. Thank you so much for a brilliant article. It really made my day today. It's given me a damn good laugh. I hope everybody else enjoys it too. Come be a warrior teacher. A.R. Birchill, come be a warrior teacher. We'd love to have you. I'll see you later. Bye-bye, folks. Have a great day.